Now, the Igbo youths have refused to forgive Yakubu Gowon. Now, if you like, collect award in church. If you like, go to church to pray. If you like, go to church and cry. Your sins must catch up against you. But early this morning, we saw some Yorubas are telling the Igbos that if Jesus Christ can forgive, and you claim to be a Christian, you must forgive this man. This man have repented. But the Igbos are even saying that Gowon has even refused to apologize over his word. Number one. Number two is that you Yorubas, you do not go through what the Igbos went through. So you cannot be telling us to forgive a man who find a way to kill over 5 million Igbo women, children, and men during the Biafran civil war. If you're watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. All notifications. Drop your comments. Click the like button. Like, and also share this video with others. Biafran evangelists, the Igbo youths have said they would never forgive Yakubu Gowon for what happened during the civil war. You are from that part of Nigeria, Igbo land. What do you have to say?
I remember humble servant, I will never change. That Biafran evangelist, my beloved brother. It is a proverb. My beloved brother, Yakubu Gowon is talking about forgiveness. Yorubas are saying if Jesus Christ can forgive. You are talking about God. And that is God's choice. That one not God. To hell is woman, they say. But to forgive is divine. Until when divine come. For now, no divine. Now, Baba God will forgive that one. But as for me, the pains that Yakubu Gowon has cost me, the pain that Yakubu Gowon has caused the Igbos, the Biafrans, see, when you are talking about forgiveness, until Gowon come to Igbo land, come to Igbos, specifically tender an apology, because Bible even clearly stated it, that when you offend, he said to Peter, when he was addressing Peter, I'm talking about Jesus Christ, in the book of John, he said that any sin that thou remit shall be remitted. That is what it means. That means the sin that you forgive shall be forgiven. And you cannot forgive sin without offense. Somebody must offend you, and that person that has offended you must admit it that he has offended you. And if the person that offended you admit it, the person need to come to you. You must come to me. The Gowon need to come to the Igbos for you to apologize for the Igbos before Igbos will think of forgiving him. And let me tell you, it is biblically, no wicked will go unpunished.
Now, you said that no wicked will go
unpunished.
I have a video that I want my viewers to see that video, and I like to see it. It's a kind of very, very powerful video. A man from the state of Yakubu Gowon has made a statement concerning the civil war, and funny enough, he seems to be backing the Igbos. I will show you that video, and all my viewers say, I want to see the video. It's from the north. It's from the north. It's from Plateau State, Yakubu Gowon State. But he said that Yakubu Gowon is regretting fighting that civil war. So I'll show you that video as we go along. Now, Biafran evangelists, no wicked should go unpunished.
No wicked will go unpunished. That is the scripture. So Gowon must pay, must suffer, and he will never know peace, even in his grave.
But now, you're looking at the fact that we saw Igbos this every morning. They said even the Fulani S-men that are eliminating and killing the people of Plateau State, that it is God that is fighting for the Igbos.
So of course,
to that S-men.
God is using the Fulanis, the people that he claimed that he fought for, in order to keep together with Nigeria, are the one now paying him and his generation right there in his watch, under his nose, the thing that he has committed back in the years, for like 60, almost 50 something years now. You understand? So now he is alive now. That is why I am happy. The law of karma is real, and that is what Yakubu Gowon is receiving. Under his watch, under his nose, they are killing his own people. The same people that he fought for, he defended, are the people that God have used now to pay him back over the evil which has committed Don't you know that Igbos are the chosen generation of God? He said, touch not my anointed, do my prophet no harm. When you cut a tree, it's not the day that the tree will dry. The very day you cut a tree, that tree will not dry, will not die that day. The tree will take days to dry, and it will take days to die. Now, the evil that Gowon has committed is what is waging war against him. The blood of the people of the Biafrans, the blood of my brothers that are crying. The Bible said in the book of Genesis, Genesis chapter 4. Genesis chapter 4. He said the blood of Abel cry from the heart of the earth to the ears of the Lord. And as a result of that, the Lord heaven was provoked. And the Lord decided to ask Cain, where is thy brother? Now I am asking Gowon, where are the souls of the Igbos? Over 5 million souls. Where are they? Until you bring them back to life, that is the only thing that will make Igbos to forgive you.
But somebody said this morning that how about them? They should go back to that Aburi Accord. Another person said, if the Igbos can have their Biafra now, if Yakubu Gowon is ready for forgiveness, he should find a way so that the Igbos will have their Biafra, then they are going to forgive him. What do you have to say about
that? Maybe on that, if he can fight for one Nigeria, let him too stand up to fight for the division of Nigeria. Then if he can sacrifice himself to kill the Igbos for the benefit of the Nigeria, he should equally, even at his old age, sacrifice himself for the freedom of the Biafra. That is the area we can now look at it and think of, you know, since this man sacrificed himself, let's think of forgiving him. But whereby he can only sacrifice to massacre my people, and he cannot sacrifice himself to give us what we want. So anything called forgiveness should be thrown into the gutter.
Now we are looking at this this other angle here. If you are watching for the first time, like I said, subscribe to this YouTube channel, all notifications, and drop your comments. Click the like button, like, and also share this video to others. I have the video of that man from Plateau State who said, our man is regretting that even we in Plateau and Benue State, we are regretting ever fighting to keep Nigeria one. Is Yakubu Gowon, do you think that the way things are going now in Nigeria,
he cannot turn the handwriting back? He cannot turn it back because he acted foolishly, believing that the Igbos are the enemy. Now he have actually seen the people that are the enemy. The Igbos who stood up to prevent what shall befall the Nigeria today are the people that he rose in cooperation with the British and the NATO, and he gathered up and conspire to eliminate, to commit genocide. Over 5 million Igbos was massacred because of this. And that is why God, the God of the Biafrans, are now doing what? Paying him back and paying them back in their own coin. You cannot do us and go away. The spirit of our ancestors is there fighting because God fighting for us. Go on. You must be alive to pay huge price of the sin, the atrocity you have committed in the name of one Nigeria by taking the life you cannot create.
But why can't the Igbo? Because I have many things to say. But I can tell my viewers, I'll be playing that video to you of that Plateau State man who regretted how Gowon fought the civil war. That
today is not an excuse.
That today they are regretting. But then, Biafran evangelists, let's look at this angle here. Now, why can't the Igbos believe in one Nigeria after the civil war?
Listen to me. I will point out something today. Why Igbos did not believe in one Nigeria is because Igbos are not Igbos have not been treated as one Nigeria or as a member of this country. They have not been given a treatment which they give to others. The preference they give to others, they are not giving it to the Igbo. They have been marginalizing and maltreating the Igbos. Anything that, look at the case of Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. I want to put it to you. What has Nnamdi and Simon Ekpa actually committed that have not been committed or even still going on in this country, yet those people are still working freely? But because there are Igbos, that is why they are being marginalized. I remember when I was running a business, when the local governments come, the money that they will bill me is not the same money that they will bill to a Yoruba man. Is that not marginalization? When you go to court, you go to a station, the way they will treat the case of Igbo man is not the same way they will treat the case of Hausa man. Igbo man will commit a crime and go to jail. A Fulani man will commit it and they will make a court that will free them. But why? With what is happening, you know that I'm speaking nothing but the truth. But the fact, let me tell you, I want to put it to you. Do you want to tell me that if Igbo man is the commander of Boko Haram, Shekau, are you trying to tell me that Nigeria wouldn't have apprehended or even kill him? If they can go as far as, look at, I don't know if you have watched the video or tried to visit Abia State, Kanu home, go and see what the Nigerian military did there. But how many times they have faced Tujibilu? How many times they have faced Chicago? How many times they have faced a mighty Allah? No, I'm asking. You watch all these people and they are working freely. But Igbo man, look at what happened in Lagos State 2023. Somebody, Chief Nwachukwu, somebody. Lagos State arrested him and put him in a jail. Why? Because he said the Igbo goods, Igbo shop, they set it on a blaze, they vandalize it here in Lagos on a daily basis. And this matter was reported to the police, was reported to the security personnel. Even Lagos State Commissioner is aware, Lagos State Governor is aware, environmentalist is aware, all of them, they are all aware of what happened as at that time, what was happening that time. And there was no atom of securing their business, securing their markets, securing anything. The man, out of frustration and the bitterness of the losses that the Igbos are bearing as at that time, decided to make a statement that if the security of Lagos State is not ready to give them the service that they need, that they are going to employ people from the east to come and give them the safety and the security that they needed in their business place. Lagos State Sowolu arrested him. But MC Oluomo stab people during election, flog people during election, to the point one woman which you and I saw with a series of injuries.
No, maybe not him. Maybe it's people. That's
his voice now.
Those are allegations.
It's not allegation. You and I witnessed during 2023 election. You are telling me allegation. It is not an allegation. It is something that we saw on MC, and he sent his voice.
Question that many times we've been asked about, and it depends how we respond to it. If you come from the middle belt and if people ask you, do you support Nnamdi Kanu, what comes to your mind? You have to ask. If you don't know who is Nnamdi Kanu, you need to ask. You need to maybe you need to make research for yourself to know who Nnamdi Kanu. And if it happens that you make research for yourself, you understand that Nnamdi Kanu is a person who stood for the betterment of the country called Nigeria. Even though he stood most especially for the betterment of the people of Biafra, he has his reason, and his reason is something that we continue to ponder. We continue to ask questions: are the Biafra to go, or are they not to go? The middle belt are supporting the Biafra. Why are the core or not are saying no to that? The core not are saying no to that because they know they have no future for this country. They not have no future for this country. That is why they don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be out. If they have a future and legacy for this country, you know what they would do? They will say, let Nnamdi Kanu come out and let Nnamdi Kanu be able to tell people on how he wants this country to become great. But if they see that his ways to take Biafra with him is the possible position to make this country to be great, then they should allow him to do that, because that is the only chance that we can have, which will even make the corner to benefit. Because when you have a peaceful agreement with a person, that person, because of that agreement, he makes you his friend. But by the time you kick against him, you continue to fight him, you continue to stand against him, you are opposing every word he is coming out with. And this man have a clear evidence. He is not a terrorist. He does not stand for the wicked that is going on in this country. He stands for what we all know to be freedom and justice, equality for all men. That is what all I know. Thank you very much.
Why do you think that the middle belt are now standing with Nnamdi Kanu instead of following the Fulanis? Why do you think?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You see, the middle belt, the reason why they want to go with Nnamdi Kanu is because they have seen the lights. You know, if you see lights, you know, you see light in the midst of chaos. Will you follow chaos? If you see light in the midst of chaos, you will like to follow light, because that light is the only truth that will bring down chaos. And because you have seen the light, and that light will be a reason for you to make a decision. Who do you want to follow? Do you want to follow chaos, or do you want to follow the light? And that Nnamdi Kanu is a symbol of lights. Do you know why Nnamdi Kanu today is suffering? Many people don't understand. They don't know what freedom is all about. Let me tell you what freedom is all about. Freedom that you see is not just bought for nothing. Because even Jesus Christ bought freedom for us with his blood. If Jesus Christ will give us freedom with his blood, what does that tell you? It tells you that if you are going to have freedom, then you must have courage. You must have courage, and you must resist every accusation that is coming to stop you. You must say no to it because of the courage you have in you. But by the time you submit yourself, you bow down to chaos, you bow down to all the accusation, then it render you become useless, you become nothing, and your right, your freedom will be taken from you because you refuse to have courage. So Nnamdi Kanu is a man that I believe that courage will continue to be in him. Why am I saying this? If Nnamdi Kanu is after money, by now Nnamdi Kanu will not be in that place. You need to get it. If Nnamdi Kanu is after money, do you know how much did they bring in his ears? If Nnamdi Kanu should tell you what they are telling him, things that you and I are not seeing, which we know the government can do, just for him to give up in trying to take his people into the land which he believed. Biafra, a war that Ojukwu was not able to conquer. That doesn't mean that they will not conquer. History happens so that we can, you know, when we see it in the future, we can redefine history. So all the lies that they have been telling us, and all the ways which they have been following, now our eyes is clear. We know who is who. Now we know who have the truth, and we know who doesn't have the truth. And we all know that Nnamdi have the truth. And that is why today, if you see Nnamdi Kanu, sorry to say this, but I have to say it. If you see Nnamdi Kanu today, God has covered his shame, because he's walking in the truth. What about the other people that are opposing him? They are the sponsor of Boko Haram. We've been talking about people are not listening. They are the one who says that this country is not going to have the incredible things which God has given to us. They are the one who are opposing everything that is going to come, that is going to be of a benefit to the generosity of humanity. They are the people that will say no. They amass it for themselves. Look at them. How do you see them, and how do you see Nnamdi Kanu? A man that lives simple life. And that is what leadership is all about, living a simplicity life. But these people, they embezzle more than enough, and they make us today, we are crying, I didn't mean they work. I didn't mean they do something very good. We will not be saying Biafra must go. Even the Biafra people have no time to say they will go. But it's because of the messed up. They have messed up the system, and everything that you see is messed up. Just imagine you enter a house and you see plate everywhere. What happens? You begin to see flight everywhere. What does that tell you is going on in that house? You know that that house has no discipline. That is exactly how the government of this country are doing. They have no discipline. Everywhere you go, people are dying of sickness. Everywhere you go, starvation, hunger. Everywhere you go, people are crying to buy food. 1,000 naira cannot give you food to eat in a day. I remember the good days, the era of Goodluck Jonathan. I remember the good days of Obasanjo, that 50 naira will feed you. If you have 150 naira, you will eat for that day and you'll be satisfied. But today, 1,000 naira cannot do you anything, and they will continue to tell us, they make naira better. Now naira is strong. What's strong? Naira has already devalued. It has no any power. So we will continue to support the Biafra, because I believe the light, the Biafra stand for light. You know, these people stand for light. That's the actual truth. Thank you very much.
We are looking at the fact that you supported Goodluck Jonathan,
yes,
from the Niger Delta.
Yes.